I grew up my whole life, as far as I know, being Jewish, and you always hear about that Hitler guy and his book, the Mein Kampf. You ever heard of it? It was called Mein Kampf, which means my problem. And it was, spoiler alert, it was about the Jews. It was his problem. But I never read it. One, because I don't read. And two, because like it never comes up, you know, like, I should read that, see what that Kampf is all about, you know, and so I was getting older and I was thinking, you know what, I'd like to know what is in the Kampf book. And you can get it on Audible. And it's not read by Hitler, which would have been good, you know, or at least a Hitler sound-alike, you know, like, and that was the point in my life when I had had enough, you know. So I started listening to Mein Kampf on Audible, driving around LA, and at first it's like, you know, a little uncomfortable because, you know, Jewish, he didn't like the Jews and didn't have very good things to say about my people. And also, very boring book. He should have been, you know, he should have had like a ghostwriter work on that with him or something, you know, punch it up a little bit. Because if you ever try to get through Mein Kampf, you're like, this caught on in German? Like, German people are intelligent, like good, they have good taste in the arts, you know. How did they get through this book? But after like 2 or 3 days, it just becomes like background noise in the car, and you kind of forget that you're listening to Mein Kampf, you know? Because it's long. And you're like, okay, dragging on again about the Jews, all right, and just driving, forgetting that I'm, you know, deep into Mein Kampf. And I was working at a job, and we had a Christmas dinner at Duke's in Malibu, which I don't know if it burned or not, but it was there anyway. And did it burn? Do you guys know? Who cares? Who cares, right? Do we care? Does anyone here own Duke's? We're not attached. Why have empathy for them over any other business that burned? Whoever burned, burned, and so be it, right? Okay, fine. So Duke's was there on the PCH, and I did have a Christmas dinner to attend for my company, and I pulled up, and it's valet service, and I forgot that I was playing Mein Kampf in the car. And I gave the keys to the valet, and he gets in, and you know, he starts the car up again and comes right up on my Audible, Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler. And the problem with the Jew is that he is like a rat and can shift from... And the guy looks at me, and I just go, that's Hitler. See how much of it you could get through. He's not a great writer, but yeah. I never explained it to him. I just like, you know, I don't know what his story is, but I was valeting one time and I got really into Hitler. And that man is now Nick Fuentes, right? I turned a lot of guys onto Hitler on my time, you know.